Marge, one of the beauties of appreciative inquiry is that it's not written in stone. And many of us who have embraced the basic principles have played with it and innovated with the basic ideas of appreciative inquiry. And I know you have in many ways. Can you recall a particular area that you feel you've made some important innovations in?
Well, I can tell you about my passion that got put on a hold button. About, I don't know, 17, 18 years ago, a wonderful woman named Charlie Pratt was at the Weatherhead School at Case Western. And Charlie and I kind of hung out together. And we had a mutual passion. At that time, the Weatherhead School, Ron Fry and Dave Cooperrider and a whole bunch of other very committed people were excited about business as an agent of world benefit. And I've had 3 careers. I started out in government and politics, and that's a very heavy piece of who I am and what I do. My next career was in business. I ran a company for, I don't know, 12, 14 years. I had a bunch of associates. I had a secretary. I had an administrator. I had a building. I had good stuff. And my third career began morphing from being part of the world of business, and I also worked with a number of federal agencies and some not-for-profits, into a fascination with schools and youth as agents of community and world benefit. And Charlie and I wanted to start a parallel organization that would connect with business as an agent of world benefit. And then Charlie died. First she left Case, and then she died. And we just recently did an issue of the Appreciative Inquiry Practitioner dedicated to Charlie, because she was a great innovator in seeing the power of schools, youth, and community. So that piece was very important to me, and it has re-emerged thanks to the positive psychology community, thanks to the notion of accelerating positive education, thanks to the need for appreciating appreciative voices no matter where they show up. And where I am now is education, and using that word education, it's a silo. It has its own dark, creepy places. It has its own mores. It has its own language. It has its own constraints. And it seems to me that the word that brings together business, community, schools is learning. And I believe that where we are now is using the word education. It's frankly an old word, because it's an old concept. Because if I want to learn something, I go to my computer and I Google it. We're just about to launch the first Accelerating Appreciative Inquiry in Education course that will be a credit-granted course. That's trying to get these two worlds of learning and education together. But the real bottom line is let's bump it up and talk about learning. Yes, education has a place there, but so do business, so do communities, so do families. Remember those old words, whole systems? Well, we are a whole system, and we live in whole systems. So the place that I am is lift every voice. We're in a weird time in the world right now where we are so willing to talk with our tribe and so unwilling, and I don't mean everybody, but so unwilling to get to that place of learning together. So don't do anything about me without me. Make sure you include the youngest voices, because remember who said the emperor didn't have any clothes on? I don't know. I don't know. So I look forward. I'm 80 now. I'm looking forward to continuing on this escalator of appreciative inquiry learning. And at some point, I'm going to get off. But when I get off, I hope that all of you come up to the top. Thank you.
Thank you.